I noticed the audio is a bit high. Let's see if I can do that in game. Otherwise, difficulty hard. All right.
On this planet, you will die.
Thanks, Blind Archer.
We have seen it. But the Sisterhood of the Bene Gesserit has been wrong before. From time to time.
So it has R2D2's calculations.
I am Lady Alara, bound concubine and truthsayer to the Padishah Emperor. I booked your passage to Dune on this highliner. If the Emperor discovers this, I will be executed. He is not a compassionate man. You are here because of the prophecy. My sisterhood has studied your bloodline and your future.
Could he be the one?
We have seen you die many times. We have also seen you rise to command vast armies, bringing peace to Arrakis. Once. That is the prophecy. That is the future we seek.
That sounds about right. Crazy Nut says, test on diabetes, blood pressure, and all that. I'm scheduled for Pfizer next 2 months. All right. Okay. Hope everything's all right, Crazy Nut. 1 in 14 million time streams. Also involves a rat for some reason. Exactly. Let's go. Edric O.
We know little
the
of the
knowledge.
Ordos. It is said their immense fortune comes of smuggling forbidden Ixian technologies into their icy planet. Their wealth makes them paranoid, but powerful. They are masters of sabotage and trickery. They will not trust you easily.
You want to play House Ordos? Damn right. Let's do it. Let's go.
Ordos took the best land. Harkonnen are a threat. Atreides are close by.
Hey, good to see how you doing, man. Let's head for the Harkonnens right away. Save often. This is an advice.
There is a 44.9% chance you are a Harkonnen terrorist.
Okay, I'm out.
There is a 32% probability you are an Atreides spy.
Insult.
We will accept these odds.
So
My
cool.
name is Edrico.
What's up, Edric?
Head to the House Ordos. We will brief you on your mission. Harvest the spice. That is your mission. Avoid the Harkonnen. Avoid the worms.
Is that a
That is
like a seeker next to his?
advice.
What's that? You guys see that? Yeah, it's a bit stretched, Chaos. You're right. It's a little bit stretched. Yeah, the Gomjab. That's the one, Katusa. Thank you. That I was like, wait a minute. But because you also had in the David Lynch movie, you also had these like with these hunter killers or whatever, like they, you know, the flying thing with the needle as well. That Paul catches from the air. You guys remember that? I thought it was one of those, but I don't know why. Maybe the Ordos don't trust him either. Floating killer pen. That's the one. That's exactly the nomenclature I was looking for. That's the name. You checked on the Dune wiki, didn't you? Floating killer pen. Should have known. Seeker killer. It was in the book too. Thank you. That's the one. Okay. Mission 1. Spice is wealth. Serve the Ordos by harvesting spice in the Imperial Basin. If Harkonnen forces attempt to interrupt the flow of the spice, neutralize them. Efficiency dictates that silos must be built to avoid loss of spice. Build concrete foundations to avoid unnecessary damage from the elements. To do otherwise is wasteful. Collect 2,500 Solaris worth of spice. That is the mission. Okay, what new units do we have? Cool.
Standing by. Orders received.
Let's go.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Disperse the Harkonnen and break them.
Construction complete.
Yes.
On hold. Cancel.
We are ready. Reporting.
But Edrico is possible a thinking
Construction.
machine purchase. Oh, really? Oh,
Yes, sir.
Building.
really? That's cool.
Orders received.
As a great mentat Fatboy Slim once counseled, walk without rhythm and you won't attract the worm. Thanks, activated complex, and welcome to the channel. You're right. You're right, walk without rhythm. You just float through the sky, right?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Standing by.
Great mentat Fatboy Slim.
Reporting. Orders received.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Orders received. Very well.
I gotta love the Raiders.
Confirmed. Awaiting orders. Orders received. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Such a small, cute and small map.
Yes. On our way. Reporting. Very well.
It bugs me so much that you're building without concrete. I'm building with concrete.
Yes. Standing by.
Now I'm gonna bug Cruel really, like a lot, I think.
Reporting. Confirmed.
When he looks at this, he knows what I'm doing here.
Received. Confirmed.
Yeah, we probably want to repeat the emoji competition announcement. Oh yeah. Yeah, over in the Discord we've got the
Yes, sir.
like Shintax actually shared a screenshot of a funny moment, and I turned it into emoji. If people see that during the stream, capture it, put it in the Discord, and if that capture goes into an emoji, you'll get a free sub. Yes, you horrible person.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Thanks, Archer. Cruel knows exactly what I'm doing. You should do the thing. I don't think so.
Standing by.
Does that mean I'm due for a free sub then?
Reporting.
Yeah, you had the first one. Chaos, you did not uncover the top left corner. Enemy base might be hidden there. Chaos got it. Now I'm already sub for 3 months. You got it. Would anyone here say the series peaked here and not at Emperor? No. For me, the series peaked at Emperor.
Orders received.
I need a Forgotten Realms trickster god, but not a major power.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir.
Strong finish. Katusu, help me out, nerd gang. A Forgotten Realms trickster god, but not a major power. Which universe are we talking about here, Katusu? Help me out, fellow nerds.
Awaiting orders.
You are this close to greatness. Yeah, I know.
Building. Wormside.
Reporting. Orders
Someone show me that more of that builder finding on the sand and on the rocks. Hey. D&D stuff. Gotcha. Oh, it is? Okay. I didn't get that. I'm not nerd enough on that one.
we are ready. Orders out.
Insufficient funds. On hold.
Yes.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Wormside. Construction complete.
Blind Archer, someone show me that moron that built a refinery on sand and on the rocks. You mean this here? Yeah. Brother, what are you doing?
We are ready. Very well. We are ready. Orders out.
I'll just up the speed for the first few missions as
Orders out. Orders out.
obviously the Atreides. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Atreides. They know nothing.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Get him, guys. Oh, we got him. Alright.
Awaiting orders.
In our last Ravenloft game, there was a player who played a cleric from Dragonlance. It was awful. Lupus says, I don't like sand. It's all coarse and rough, irritating, gets everywhere. Makes you kill younglings, you know.
Ordos advanced without a challenge.
That you,
The
Anakin.
Atreides spread too thin. The Harkonnen drew closer.
Well, let's go, Conan.
You have contributed one quantity of spice to the Ordos. You are worth one quantity of spice to us. We will brief you on your mission.
See that Seeker
There is a
killer?
small Harkonnen base in the Imperial Basin. Destroy it. That is your mission. The most cost-efficient program of attack will lie in the production of trikes. That is advice. Restore spice production or live out your life in a pain amplifier. That is a threat.
Dude, I want this... I want Edric O to read me the news every morning. That is advice, yeah. I know, I recognize his voice, but I don't know where, yeah. Grogan says, 2000 era graphics, yeah. My life in a pain amplifier, I'll take my chances fighting the Harkonnen. Yeah, exactly. Harkonnen forces are weakened in the Imperial Basin. Use the sensors in our outpost to find them. Strike hard, destroy everything. Objective, destroy all buildings, leave nothing alive. That is the mission. Lupus Mechanicus in the same voice. A kitten was saved today by the fire department. That is good news. Follow Yabu's channel or you'll miss the streams. That is a threat. Yeah, exactly. So, light infantry, yeah, we had that. Raiders. Similar to trikes, but the Ordos have refined their firepower, speed, and armor to create a powerful and maneuverable scout. Dual 20mm cannons, Raiders are most effective against infantry and lightly armed vehicles. Well, if you have enough of them, they'll be good against anything. Raiders are vulnerable to most types of weaponry, though high-caliber guns are slightly less effective.
Building.
Reporting. Orders received. Standing by.
Construction complete.
Confirmed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Construction complete. Building.
Orders received. Yes, sir. Close out. Standing by.
Construction complete. New construction.
Yes, sir. Ordos out. We are ready. Yes. Very well.
He almost looks like an older Arnold Ernst Toad. Okay.
Yes. On our line. Very well.
Unit.
Maybe someone can Google the actor, actually.
Unit lost.
We are ready.
Uh,
Very well. Standing by.
Unit.
well, they have the
lost.
base there? Okay.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. Building.
Richard Marcus. Thanks, Joe. Oh, I just did. Hence the link. Sorry, I didn't see it. Is this some speedrun attempt or am I high? No, you're just high. No, it's no speedrun attempt. I just
Construction.
upped the game speed a little bit for
Orders received.
New
for simplicity.
building.
Just to blast through the earlier missions a bit quicker.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Train. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Hey, what up, man?
Building. Unit ready.
Confirmed.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
I just love you syntax. Unit ready, unit ready, unit ready. Yeah, exactly.
Construction complete.
Fatal error. That would not be the first time.
Building. Train.
Yes.
What up, boys?
Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Building.
Standing by.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Train.
This is a speedrun. That is a directive. Welcome back, Sludge. Syntherpy. Hey, man. How you doing?
Complete.
Yes. On our way.
New construction.
We are ready. We are ready. On our way.
Building. Construction complete. Worm attack.
Oh,
Building.
I did not see that.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
For King and Country. Keep dropping units. Yeah, exactly.
Train.
Very, very cheeky.
Incoming transmission.
Spritz coming in with the sub. Thanks, buddy.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Woohoo indeed. Subscribe for 12 months. Wow, did you get the oh, you got the Founders badge still. I was wondering, did you get the
Unit ready.
the Black Ant Elite label, but you got the Founder one already. So that trumps it. Thanks, man. 1 year of support already. I appreciate it, man. Oh, let's go, boys. Come on. That's a lot of Harkonnen goods, by the way. Damn. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Huh. Sludge, hello there. Spritz with a year of support. Man, you legend. That's a lot of Harkonnens. Go, 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 go. I'm kind of out tonight. My friend made the mistake of asking me to Mario Kart. Oof. Where'd the worm go? Oh no.
Standing by.
Oh no.
Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir.
Worm cell. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
9 days, so like 1 year. Well, you're still VIP, cool. That's pretty good. You should get the 1 year badge, I hope.
Worm cell.
I don't even remember how I found your
Unit
channel.
ready.
Me neither, man.
Standing by.
I,
Yes, sir.
I mean, a year ago, so that's May. I don't know, just playing Tiberian Dawn, I guess. Crazy, not 3 days. Look at all you veterans over there.
Unit ready.
Absolute legends.
Worm cell.
I just searched Redditor too. Hey, Noble, how you doing? Most popping channel I found through that process. Cool.
Unit ready. Building.
Kind of creepy how they backed off after dispatching your infantry. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the deal was there. Where's the worm? Gone. Okay.
Unit ready.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll take it.
Construction complete. Building.
Wait, how many months do I have? 7.
Construction complete.
Damn, too soon.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Construction
Look at all you guys go.
complete. Unit ready. Building. Training. Worm cell.
Normally I just follow bikini models in a hot
Unit
tub
ready.
on a floating
Building.
banana. Well, yeah, I mean that is the best content in the end.
Orders
I mean retro PC games are fun, but it's not like it's not a hot tub.
Insufficient
An
funds.
inflatable banana.
Yes,
Okay, it's
sir.
time for you to get out.
Confirmed. Orders received. Confirmed.
Cool, we should just migrate to just chatting channels. Yeah.
Insufficient funds.
We are ready. Ordos out. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Orders
Scare them off, boys.
Worm cell.
standing
I think
by.
that did it.
Orders received. Reporting. Orders received.
Construction complete.
Orders received.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Train. Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Funnel them in. Funnel them in.
Unit ready. Train. Unit ready.
Spritz says anyway, it was a great and pleasant surprise. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Unit
I appreciate
ready.
all of that.
Standing by. Reporting.
Glad it worked out well.
Orders received. Confirmed. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Orders received. Confirmed. Orders received.
Unit ready.
Do you? If I get 50 subs today, I'll change my bikini. He really doesn't. Wait. Doesn't even care, dude. Do you even praise?
Ready.
What?
Yes, sir.
This reference will be lost in this community.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
I don't even know what you're talking about. For some reason, Yap stubbornly refused to dress for success. I told him so often he should put on a bikini and play Dune from a hot tub. That would just be an insult to Dune.
Building.
Like, wasting water like that. I don't know, man.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
In other news, Free Radical are opening back up and a new time split is planned?
Mission complete.
Oh my god. That sounds great. I need another time split in my life. No, what you need is a sand tub. That's a good idea. Katusu, you could be Baron Harkonnen. I like your thinking.
All attacks were directed at the Harkonnen.
Cruel, Harkonnens do not care for water discipline. You imposter. I had to keep, hey. I need to convince the Ordos, right? I'm a fan of a lot of things.
You have twice succeeded. You are of some value. Leave us.
Oh yeah, that is Frank.
We will brief you on your mission. The Harkonnen are stalling the mining of spice at our Tuono facility.
Frank, yeah, now that you mention
Base
it,
and will
oh yeah.
attack. Remove all Harkonnen presence. That is your mission.
I want this chair.
Spice has great value to us.
Yeah, it was CC Hyper, yeah.
The spice must flow.
That's a quote.
That is the law.
Spice, huh? You know, all the spice. Oh, time splitters, that's going to be awesome. Harkonnen hindered the production of spice. Our Harkonnen attack will disrupt efficient production. Inefficiency cannot be tolerated. The Harkonnens must be eliminated. New weapons are available. The quads. Newer weapons are more powerful. Powerful weapons ensure victory. Eliminate the Harkonnen. That is the mission. The description of new units and structures available.
Building.
We all know we just need trikes, right?
On our way. On our way.
Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Reporting. Confirmed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Confirmed. Yes, sir.
CD, what I should have said isn't a bit. It's a bit meta.
Orders received.
New construction.
See, there's spice on this side.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Loads of it too.
Construction complete.
All right.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Construction complete. Building.
Daijo says this is making me want to complete this game.
Awaiting
That's what we do on this channel, Daijo. You know it, man.
out.
Trigger those member berries for nostalgia, RTS nostalgia.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yeah, will you play Dark Souls? Like a
Unit
rite of passage?
ready.
Not really.
Yes, sir.
No.
Confirmed.
CC Hyper says I'm gonna get some shade for this, but I could never get on with Dune 2K. How come?
We are ready. Very well.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Unit ready. Upgrading. Training.
Couldn't get on with Emperor, but I
Unit
never gave this game a
ready.
chance. Oh. Emperor's my favorite Dune.
Yes, sir.
New construction options. Construction complete. Unit ready. Training.
We are ready.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Confirmed.
Training.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Unit ready.
Well, you never know. I didn't like to read Sun until I was much older. That's fair. I mean, your taste changes too,
Orders
right?
received. Yes, sir.
See, this is all closed off.
Unit
That's excellent.
ready.
We just need to... Oh, man.
Our base
Okay,
is under
okay,
attack.
okay. Holy crap.
Unit ready. base is under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I get the message.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Unit ready. Training. Our base is under attack.
We are ready.
Unit ready. Training.
Our switch should have licensed out the CNC engine for IG to make Dune 2K. It was an impossible task for them to duplicate the engine mechanics. They did a great job, it just feels it's missing the magic.
Training. New construction. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready.
Worm attack.
Waiting orders. On our way.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
We are ready. Ordos out.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Training. Unit lost.
Yes. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Very well.
Training.
Confirmed.
Unit ready.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Nice to see you play at full speed. Spam refineries, it's an easy win. Yeah,
Building.
We are ready.
will be. Welcome back, Yak.
Out.
Good to see you.
We are ready.
Who needs wind traps? Exactly. Come on, Katusu.
Insufficient
It's good to
funds.
see 40 people in here, by the way. Welcome, everybody. Great to see you guys.
Cancelled.
We are ready. Very well.
A lot of love for Dune 2K, I see.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Very well.
If this is full speed, I'd play at minimum res too. I'm quite a slow RTS player anyways, and I prefer single player. Maybe I'm far too slow for Dune 2K. Well, this is full speed, so it does, like, I mean,
Waiting orders.
hold on, where are they going?
On our way. Reporting.
Of course, you didn't have to play the speed.
Confirmed.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
On hold.
Waiting orders.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Our base is under attack.
Yes.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Ordos out. Ordos out.
Unit lost. Training.
Waiting orders. Ordos out.
Katusu, can we have a 2,000 channel points tier to ban you from building power plants? No. No, you cannot.
On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Ordos out.
CNC 95 at minimum res? Damn. Cool is sitting on 51.2 thousand channel points at the moment. 320, 200 res when? Damn. Was that even a res? Like, I'm trying to think back. What was your first resolution that you remember? I think my first resolution was indeed a 640 by 400. DOS version was 320 by 200. Wow. Okay. Damn.
On hold.
Okay, I can't tank this, guys. Come on.
We are ready.
Our base is under attack. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
I only remember 640, 480. Me too.
Lost. Unit ready.
Yes. On our way.
Full Doom 2 experience, yeah.
Unit ready.
Man.
Yes. Waiting orders. Very well. Ordos out.
Unit lost.
Yes. Ordos out.
Training.
CC Harper, yeah. Oh, dude, what resolution did Win 3.1 run at? I have no idea.
Unit
I was too
ready.
young to understand that concept.
Waiting orders. We
Now
are ready.
3.1 for a short while before Win 95, yeah. I very shortly had Win like 3.1. I think I wrote one of my first like show and tells on like the Windows 3.1 like Coral Draw, whatever the hell it was. I defer to y'all. I've only ever played Neargood's distro, dabbled in the remaster, but I prefer the original. I first started CNC from a DOS prompt. I only started Dune 2 from a DOS prompt.
Construction
that I remember.
complete.
I did not. I think I started CNC from a Windows front. Quite sure. Dune 2 was the only one. Like I remember, I was in the 4th grade. I came home. I threw my backpack in the corner. Went upstairs. Powered up the 486. Went down to get a drink. Went back up. It started up.
Train.
And then I would just type CD Dune 2, Dune 2, bam.
Unit
And
ready.
it was good times.
Train.
We are ready.
I think I was 7 or something.
Unit ready. Train.
Is there a way to prevent Twitch from showing some streamers from recommended? I don't know who you're trying to hide. Like it's maybe
Yes.
Unit
I
ready.
think you can
Train.
press on the dots and say you're not interested or something.
Unit ready.
Daiju says my first real-time strategy was Red Alert 2. Yeah, that's it, Hyper.
Train.
Playing CNC and Red Alert and DOS go 8 times back then. Oh man.
Awaiting orders.
You know what? Like
Ordos.
short story time. I back in the Netherlands we have like for the Alliance opening we have an office in Rotterdam,
Train.
and we were it's like a kind of like a creative. They have like this old electrical factory. They
ready.
repurposed as a creative space for
Train.
creators and designers and everything. So we were actually building Warhammer terrain in a communal area.
Unit ready.
It was
Train.
an older gentleman came to
Awaiting orders.
have a look, right? So he
Unit
came
ready.
down, or
Build.
he was a jewelry maker. His office was in connected to that space as well. So he was hearing
Unit
us, you
ready.
know,
Train.
build terrain, and we were just pumping some soundtracks. I think we had like the Tiberian Dawn soundtrack pumping on the speaker, and
Unit ready.
and he saw
Our
that,
base
and he
is
saw the
under
buildings we were
attack.
making, and all the terrain, and the creators and whatever. And he said, like, you know, like he said, probably you guys are all too young to know this. He said, but back in the day, I used to play like a strategy game on the computer.
Locked.
He said, I forgot the name, but it was like you had to build a base and everything, and like.
Locked. Our
Most of us
base
were like-
is under attack.
All right, sir. I think we know exactly what you're talking about.
Building.
So, we went on this trip down memory lane with this gentleman. I think he was like maybe mid-60s,
Our base is under attack.
and he's like, yeah, it's called Command and Conquer. Yeah, it was Tiberian Dawn, and yeah. He said I used to play this in the attic, I think, and then he was probably around like I don't know, 30, 40. He said, and yeah, my neighbor was totally into it too. So what we did from both of the top floors, the attics of
Unit ready.
the attics of the house, he said we would run an Ethernet cable through the drainage pipe
Unit.
of his house. So, and then it would go into the window of his neighbor's like little office in the attic, and then they would connect the computers, and they could play versus each other as neighbors by cable, playing Tiberian Dawn, multi-house land. Yeah, and he was telling these stories, and he saw his eyes light up like, oh, that's such a good time. I was like, oh man,
Yes. Very well.
what a legend. IPX network.
Unit
Yeah,
ready.
man. It was so nice to see this gentleman. Like he was like, you see his whole eyes like, oh, you know, we had so much fun. He built his base and this and that. Like, he was so excited. It was
Unit
really nice.
ready. Training. Building.
Homegrown land, yeah.
Unit
Do not quote
ready.
do not quote the
Unit
deep magic at
ready.
me, which I was there when it was written.
Complete.
Yeah,
Building.
great times.
Training. Building.
I remember playing over dial-up with voice chat on a second telephone line.
Unit ready.
Yeah. Oh wait, what about PSX Link? How did you manage to solve the cutscenes? Oh, sorry, yeah. To be honest, nothing changed. I just rebooted everything, and it ran again today, so I'm not exactly sure what went down there.
Unit ready.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Ready. Ordos. Reporting.
Wormside.
Uh-huh.
Building.
I remember playing the Warzone 2100 demo like that over IPX. I think I think I've told this story before on Tiberian Sun. My first multiplayer game was with a dial-up connection with the uncle that introduced me to Dune 2 and to CNC and to Red Alert. and we both had Tiberian Sun, and that was the moment. You know, I was old enough.
New construction options.
Old enough. Thanks for the cheer, Lunak. Welcome back. The possibilities of rebooting are limitless. Yes. Actus says, I've read the first Dune book now, working on the second. Oh, how are you enjoying it?
Building.
You liking it?
Building. On hold. Cancel. Unit lost.
So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, there was no dial-up line,
Lost.
so my parents could not use the phone. And then we'd be playing Tiberian Sun, and he would always be GDI. I was always Nod. And,
Yes, sir.
you know, it was magical. It was
Unit
magical.
Reporting.
I know
Unit
how old was I?
ready.
Tiberian Sun came out, what, 2000? So I was 11.
Very well.
And it was
Yes.
New
Frickin'
construction
it was
options.
freaking magic. Oh, I forgot I had these. Cheers, Katusu. Thanks for the cheer, man. For construction
Unit
options.
ready.
It was
Train.
magic. Being able to play that or multiplayer, that blew my mind because, you know, dial up, please stop. Yeah. It's, you know,
Unit ready.
I remember very well that it sounded like somebody was strangling R2D2, but it was,
Waiting orders.
it was so magical.
Training.
Like, you always play the single player thing. You play skirmishes or you play campaign or whatever. It was always on your own. And then for the first time,
Unit ready.
no, because
Training.
I used to play chess with my uncle as well. He taught me how to play chess.
Orders.
Construction complete.
And you know, you play that against each other, of course. And
Unit ready.
now for the first time, I could play an RTS game against someone else. And man,
Training. Building.
what a
On
time!
hold. Cancel.
Waiting orders. Very well. We are ready. Yes.
Thinking about it still
Unit
makes it
ready.
feel magical for whatever reason.
Insufficient funds.
You know, that first time, like that childlike sense of discovery, like, oh, this is a totally different ball game. Cruel says, yeah, I had a coax cable to my brother's room, and we could play CNC versus each other. Oh,
Insufficient funds.
man. Dieter says, it's lovely to think about your first time playing RTS against someone else. I wish I'd experienced it with another virgin. Yeah.
Building.
Yes. Very well. Waiting orders. Very well. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Super duper mega hi. How you doing, Urect? You okay? Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Let's save a little bit. Do some scouting. This is Ordos 3.
Game saved.
Orders received. Yes,
Lucas,
sir.
I first saw dial-up at my dad's signaling office when he was still
Unit
working for the
ready.
National Railway Company. Best thing I've ever seen.
Orders
Man,
received.
my parents would have killed me even if I tried to move that PC. Yeah, I'm doing all right, Urect. Thanks for asking.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What a time. Digest says, I wish I'd experienced. Well, you know what? Like,
Standing by. Orders received.
that's what I find fun about introducing new people to a game, or people to a new game. And it's the same fun I see with some of you guys introducing me to a new game. Like the first time I played Homeworld,
Sir.
like so many of you were saying, dude, you have to play Homeworld, and I never played. And then, you know, playing that first part immediately got me hooked. It's, you know, that it's like the sense of discovery is so nice.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Confirmed.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Katusa says, I have a serious question.
Standing
Wait,
by.
Daijo first. I like thinking about the state you're in when you've mastered single player, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Katusa says, I have a serious question. Aren't you bored with Westwood RTS? No, like, actually no, it's
Yes, sir.
sometimes, of course, I really enjoy playing a different RTS. I do notice that since I started streaming, I hardly play Westwood RTS in my own time.
Orders received.
Unless, like, save for the remastered. I've played the remastered a bit in my own time. Mostly to try to complete objectives, and I still have like 1 or 2 knob missions left that I really can't push myself to. But that is the thing. Like, I do notice that I don't play them anymore on my own.
Insufficient funds. Cancel.
But playing them on stream, I absolutely love. Like these kind of stories, like the what we're talking about now. With, you know, veterans here in the chat, they share their stories. New people come in, share their stories. That's like stream lives. I stream like living for this. So no. Lupus says, I'm still waiting for the ground control series. Such an emotional roller coaster there.
Yes, sir.
On stream, you mean?
Confirmed.
Daiju says you have everything the game wanted you to have, and you get to see how it serves you. Yeah. CC Hyper says all my PCs up until early 2000s were old ones from family and friends, so they were in an absolute state. I used to strip 2-3 down to make one working computer. But that adds to the charm of it, doesn't it? I remember when I installed floppy drive A and B into one machine, I felt like a pro. I can imagine. Yeah. Hey Treek, how you doing, man?
Construction.
CC Lunex says, nice one, CC Hyper. The only thing I could do was installing a new graphics driver and it crashed the sound card. Yeah, it took me a while to get the confidence to, you know... Oh, wow, that was lucky. To get the confidence to really start pulling things apart and building my own. That took me, I think I was only 15 or 16 when I started doing that.
Building.
StarCraft, yeah, so yeah. Katusa says, yeah, well, for example, there's StarCraft 1, which is a great story, great gameplay, miles away from Westwood Games. Yes and no. I still do want to play StarCraft on stream, of course. Uh-oh. That's a big one. It just requires a different launcher again, so I haven't really got into that yet. But it's definitely a game I want to play. It definitely belongs in that retro RTS you know, set, just like indeed like Sludge's KKND, just like Warzone 2100, just like yeah, all those caliber games. Get out of here, worm. Get away.
Train. Building. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Standing by. Orders received.
People today won't know the joy and horror of deleting files and folders from your Windows folder to make room for typing in. So, yeah, Lupus, you I remember you had like the best story of all of these. To delete what, System 32?
Unit ready.
To make space for a game. Windows 98 plus themes. Why not? You can still do that, yeah, that's right.
Building.
Yeah, it's a lot more micro-based, isn't it? You have to control this tightly, yeah. Yeah, I was 5 or 6 years old. I was like, that System 32 takes, might take a lot of space. Get out of here. The CNC themes for Windows. I remember those. Those were really cool. Cool says, off to pick up my kids from school. Be back later. You got it, man.
Unit
Take care.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Train.
Yes, sir.
You're describing the reason Red Alert 3 was a step down from the rest of the series.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Unit ready.
Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
Unit ready.
I secretly already started an attack. I didn't expect the base to be here, to be honest.
Orders received. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Should have waited for them to attack first, but here we are.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Unit
I just want to take this opportunity to scout a little.
Unit lost.
So what, is this the main base or what?
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Training.
CC Hyper says, I remember having
Unit
incoming
ready.
transmission from Tiberian Sun Ava for new
Unit
email. I
ready.
feel so old. Oh man.
Orders received. We are ready.
Stop it.
Very well. Reporting.
Wait a minute.
Orders received. Orders received.
What, like, are we in the Imperial Basin, so what, it's close to the Polar Sink or what?
Orders received. Orders received. Confirmed.
Look at all this.
Confirmed. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Building. Training.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Ice on Dune confirmed, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Oh, if it's the Polar Sink.
Unit ready.
No,
Orders
still.
received. Yes, sir.
These are the White Cliffs of Dover, guys. Come on, like, know your
Yes,
lore.
sir.
Did you didn't read the
Orders
books?
received.
Come on.
Unit ready.
Orders
Come
received.
on.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Standing by. Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Lupa says, I miss my animated cheetah and all mouse cursors.
Unit ready.
Oh man.
Training.
When those things were a thing, it was so cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Standing by.
Unit ready. Training.
Oregon says, do you ever play StarCraft or Warcraft? Yeah, I played StarCraft for a
ready.
while in high school
Train.
because someone had the CD and you could just copy it and they would just burn CDs for all the classmates and I would play. I enjoy playing some skirmishes and a little bit of campaign, but I didn't really go through with it because, you know, in my opinion at that time, better games came along. Warcraft I never played. The White Cliffs of Carthage, yeah, exactly. I know some of my friends play Warcraft and I've seen them play it, but I haven't really piracy, no myself. Yeah, but piracy, no way. You know,
ready.
I was a high school student. Back in the day, it was easy.
Building.
You know how it is.
Training.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Didn't we all? Exactly. Didn't we all?
Orders
Low or no income, one can play all the
Construction
games.
complete.
Exactly.
Building. On hold. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Confirmed. Orders received. Confirmed.
Wormside.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is basically... Okay, this is all they got. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Well, then we just deal with these guys.
Unit ready.
I see Daijo and Katusu are agreeing to disagree.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Building. Low power.
Whoop.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
We don't play the Settlers series. Easily spent hours building towns. I haven't actually, no.
Yes, sir.
Have not played the Settlers.
Unit ready.
Ordos out. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Well,
Construction.
I'll gladly take this to the DMs. Sure. I mean,
Yes.
you can discuss all you want as long as you keep it alright. You keep it cool for everybody. Not saying no one did. Just
Unit ready.
PSA.
We are ready.
That's not a big of a deal, is it? There's a fully functional map editor.
Ordos out.
It's all good.
Building.
Standing by.
It's why the history of
Yes,
StarCraft
sir.
balance started poor, got patched to the esport jewel. Yeah.
Train.
You know what?
Unit
Ultimately-
ready.
Either if it's RTS from any source, I'm good with all of it. Like, as long as it brings people enjoyment, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Construction complete. Low power. Building.
Yes. Ordos out. Yes, sir.
Training.
Yes.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Unit ready. Building.
Okay.
Yes. On our way. Yes, sir. Standing by.
Training.
All right. I think I'm almost
Unit
ready
ready.
for
Building. Unit ready.
a big push here. This should be enough. To be honest, I'll wait for their attack, and then we'll finish the job here.
Training.
Waiting orders. Ordos out.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
It's all good, guys. Like, everybody can discuss everything. We gotta get to. Thanks for hanging out, man. Just want to say, like, everybody can discuss everything. There's no topics off limits. As long as we keep it, you know, we keep it good.
Lost.
We're all fans of RTS, so, you know.
Orders received.
I will not state one is better than the other. I will just state my preferences.
Standing by.
You can too. There's no right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
And I'll leave it at that. You know?
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Building.
Yes. Very well. On our way.
You're all wrong. Damn it, Sludge. I knew somebody would light that fire. The best RTS is Dark Rain.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
CC Hyper, I absolutely hate RTS and all CNC games. I thought you would.
Lost.
You know, you're just helping all these communities out of spite.
Unit.
Dawn War 3 is the best. Dudes, CNC, you all know when CNC4 comes out, that's where it is. That's where it's at. It was my favorite game for a very long time, like Broad War. I like Broad War because Blizzard didn't pass in circles. So.
Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes. Ordos out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready.
Work sir. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Lost.
Yes. Very well. Orders received. Standing by. Orders received. We are ready. Confirm. Confirm.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Lunat. StarCraft was hard for CNC players because you have to use more than one unit type. Bruh.
Unit lost.
Oh. Stop killing my dudes. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Moving on, that's why Railroad 3 was never as popular. Because they tried to turn it into Star. Yeah. With esports elements, I wouldn't call StarCraft World War a hard game compared to Warcraft 3. I would call Homeworld a harder RTS in that sense. I found that pretty complicated.
Lost.
You know, in a good way. Like, I loved it. Like, it's just, you know, the whole 3D elements and everything. Homeworld is a brain expander. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, company of trained Ordos infantry defeated by the Harvester. You know how it is. They're just Ordos. Shintex says I gave up on the Broad War campaign. I just watched on YouTube.
Building.
We got it.
Mission complete.
Good.
Ordos took advantage of the Harkonnen while they fought the Atreides.
Here's some water pouring ASMR. That is the objective. ASMR is what gets all the views, right? So. Anywho, let's get the Harkonnens again.
You have delivered to all now. Your value to us is risen. The Ordos lack physical strength, that is no secret. We depend heavily upon artifice, expensive artifice. To support our house, we traded forbidden Ixian technologies. I am one such technology.
There you go, Shintax.
An outpost of smugglers, our partners, wishes to sell intelligence regarding our resources to the Harkonnen. This must not be. Capture Sage Tamar. Take hostages, women and children, from the outpost. That is the mission. Information is dangerous. It must be controlled. That is the lesson.
No, it's just sparkling water, CC Hyper. I can't do gin tonics that much. Like, gin tonic is one of my favorite drinks, but after a year of COVID, like I really can't drink that much anymore. Especially now with short nights, it's tough. I'm dying to pollen these days. I wonder how bad is that stuff at your location. Well, I can tell you this, Lunek. I used to have very, very bad hay fever, and some of the guys in the chat can vouch for that. How cool actually left, but yeah. And I moved, gone. Loved it. Like, that's one of the few things I have not missed for a single second since I moved to Hong Kong. Screw hay fever, like, man. But yeah, so Edric O seems to be a technology. So they are not. He's not actually an Ordos organism we're seeing, just like the Executrix in Emperor Battle for Dune. Okay, so we have the smugglers at Siege Tabar, like the guild smuggling in and out. Capture the outpost where their families have taken shelter. Children's lives will assure the loyalties of their fathers. Use an engineer to enter and capture the building. Smugglers' new partners, the Harkonnen, may attempt to protect them. Harkonnen firepower is great, but we have recently acquired tanks that may counter this. Alright.
Building.
To be honest, I don't think your tanks are going to counter the Harkonnen tanks, my Ordos friend, but you know.
Awaiting orders. We are ready.
Lucas Poland can go and sit on a dark matter carrot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Orders received.
CC Hyper, yeah, but real talk. Until 3 years ago, I had hay fever really bad for most of the year. I got ill with an unknown virus and was in hospital for 3 weeks. Ever since, never suffered from hay fever. Doctors don't know why.
Yes, sir.
Whoa,
Orders received. Orders
that's okay. Wow.
Standing by. Yes, sir.
I mean,
Orders received.
I believe,
Construction.
don't quote me on this, but I believe hay fever is caused by an immune response in your body, right? So maybe that disease,
Building.
just reprogrammed the part of the immune system,
Standing by.
so it doesn't trigger that much for hay fever.
Construction complete.
Oh,
Building.
supposed to put that up there actually.
On hold. Cancelled.
Syntax said, just buy yourself an artificial mentat from House of X. Yeah, where can you get those? Like, is that Amazon nowadays, or maybe so? But I almost went into anaphylactic shock, and it really knocked me out. Yeah, anaphylactic shocks tend to do that to a man. Whew.
Yes, sir.
That's what anaphylactic shock is also an allergic reaction. So,
Reporting. Orders received.
have they tested you for other allergies too?
Orders
Because
received.
anaphylactic shock is something you also go into. If you have a very severe allergy.
Standing by. Reporting. Orders received.
Like you see with like sesame allergies and
Orders received.
shrimp and that kind of thing, shellfish.
Orders received. Orders received.
I've tried to chase it up in the past year. It's not been easy. No, that's right. That's right. But I mean, because it was a disease, it was not an allergic reaction. I don't think I will ever know. Hey, General, that's been a while. How you doing, man? General Dogs, how are you?
Construction complete.
How's life treating you nowadays?
New construction.
I hope you're doing well, man. Grogrin. I'm highly allergic to bee stings, but not any other bee product. Interesting. Yeah, it's worth. I mean, I won't tell you what to do, CC Hyper, but if it is an allergy, it's best to know, you know, so you don't encounter it again. Doing alright, been busy with the crypto world. Oh, teach me, Sensei. Lunex says, one day I got tested for allergies because of military service. My complete arm went red except for the control square. Damn. Okay. I don't remember General Dogs being one of the generals in the general challenge. He actually was. Oh, okay, anyway.
Building. Train. Upgraded.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Training. Building.
Because in general, it's you make dogs.
New construction.
I love that logic, yeah.
Unit ready.
I think it was a virus because of the state of my immune system was in, but of course the anaphylactic shock response doesn't make sense. No, not at all. Interesting.
Training.
Yes, sir.
The General's Challenge in 0 hours was fun, but ultimately a lot of features were cut. Yeah.
Unit ready. Training.
In general, as in usually most of the time, that's, yeah.
Standing by.
Exactly.
Orders received.
Yes. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Been a while since I played or streamed. Yeah, because I haven't seen you online in quite a while, my friend. Are you planning to pick it back up, or?
Building. On hold. Cancel. Training.
May do. Alright, cool.
We are ready.
Cool.
Very well.
Probably have no trace of Twitch of me streaming anymore. I have all the
Unit
equipment.
ready. Training.
You know what? Like, the whole reason I started streaming March last year was to stay social in a isolated world. CC Hyper said, but I can enjoy summer without issues nowadays. That is,
Training.
you know, it's often taken for granted, but man, that makes a difference. I remember when I lived in the Netherlands, because I got hay fever when I was 18. So all of a sudden, one summer on the next, bam, like full-on hay fever, no explanation. And it's like, up until the last summer we lived in the Netherlands,
Unit ready.
we were not able to sit outside and enjoy the weather in the summer. Like May, June, July, August was always trouble. Like it was always super bad hay fever.
Unit ready. Train.
It absolutely sucked.
Out. Standing by.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Unit ready.
Yes. Reporting.
Construction complete. Building. Unit ready.
Since my PC blew up, I pulled out my SNES and found myself talking to myself during Donkey Kong Country runs, as if I was addressing the viewers. Well, whatever floats your boat. You know, whatever works for you. Maybe it's time, I don't know, yeah. Lunix, CC Hyper Lunix, followed up with your doctors. Yeah, said. Hold on, Worm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Attack.
Damn. Well,
Construction.
sell that thing.
Structure solid. Building.
We are ready. Waiting orders. Very well.
Follow up with your doctor. There could be something in a diet environment. Yeah, exactly. Damn worms.
We are ready. Orders out. Confirmed. Waiting
Yeah, I
orders.
just came to conclusion. Treek says you need to stream more. Like, it's gonna take me ages to get 10,000 channel points. I know, man. Like, you know, sometimes I've thought about it to actually
Reinforcements have arrived.
stream more. But you know, it's tough, especially now with the schedule.
Yes.
With the baby, it's pretty tough.
Yes.
CC Hyper's on 5k, Lunix on 10, like 10k. I have, well, let's say you need a different type of number, yeah.
Yes. Very well. Ordos out. Awaiting
Probably for
orders.
Lunac you won't cut it with a K anymore. You did dial it back from last year, right? Old stream. Yes, so since before the baby I streamed 4 hours per night, so 8 hours per week. Now I do 2 hours per night for a while just to kind of
Awaiting orders.
lighten the load a little bit with the short nights, I should say.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Wow, okay.
Orders received.
Unit lost.
Ordos out. We are ready. Yes. Ordos out.
I don't blame you, kids are a lot to handle. Yeah, I found that out.
Orders received.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Standing by. Yes, sir.
The only redeeming feature for me is when you have a verse disaster, but I get that others like them, yeah. I don't even have it. Yeah. It's definitely a new world treat.
Awaiting orders.
That's for sure.
Ordos out. Standing by.
And losing that harvester was pretty big. Slowed me down a little. But I will say she is slowly sleeping better, so we're getting there. Maybe slowly I can up them again, like from 2 to 2.5 or 3 hours, you know, whenever, you know, me and my wife are comfortable with that.
Standing by. Orders received.
Yeah.
Construction complete.
Again, this worm is pestering me over here. I bet Yap streams a lot of stealth games when little ones start to get serious friendships. Probably. I need to up my skills, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Standing by. Orders received. Standing by. Yes, sir.
Right, get lost, worm.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
Welcome back, Cruel.
Confirmed. Orders received.
My sister has a 4-week-old baby. Tweak says she worries about her sleeping too much. My mother says she should be glad she gets any sleep. That's a fact. Wasn't there some hammer type unit in the game to control the worm or lure them away? Well, in the skirmish there is a thumper unit, but I haven't seen it in in the campaigns yet. Tweak says, "Wow, I'm sharing family gossip on Twitch." Well, you're working behind an alias and nobody knows who you are, so. Cruel says it's one of those things that if you have a daughter, you gotta level up around the time they turn 12. Yeah, so you can probably intimidate those friends. Yeah, exactly. I've done my fair share of my martial arts training, so I'm ready.
Train.
They can throw. Where is it? Oh, there. Okay. I'm ready. I got this.
Unit ready. Train. Building.
Yes. Hyper says, yeah, how's the situation in Hong Kong for you? Currently, UK has lifted most of its
Unit
lockdown and
ready.
halfway back to normal. That sounds
Train.
very, very good. It's, well, we have the RTS family, right? So I guess it's okay.
Unit ready.
Exactly right, Treek. RT's family's family too. You don't need training if you have a shotgun. Thanks, Warchild. In Hong Kong, they are still very, very strict. I think
Unit ready.
even a bit too strict.
We are ready. On our way.
Maybe General Dogs, if he's still around, you know, he can
Construction.
chime in. I don't know what he thinks about it because he lives in Hong Kong too, but it's. I think it's still a tad too strict, especially because we have what, like 5 cases a day here. So it's very, very low.
Building. Train.
Standing by.
That's the Lunac. The scene of Bad Boys has come to mind a few times during
Unit
like
ready.
when my thoughts were wandering. Wait, did I just lose? Okay. Ah, good. Okay, it's 1 for 1. So
Unit ready.
so you can go out to dinner. Like the bars are open, the pubs are open, restaurants are all open. So they still have a gathering limit of 4.
Waiting orders.
and they're kind of pushing their
ready.
you know
Train.
their location-based app where you can kind of do your registration, where you go to a restaurant, you need to register where you
Unit
are,
ready.
like location registration, and they're pushing that more and more to
Building.
kind of to be able to track quicker. You know, you can ask the question if that's for COVID only, but I'll leave that up to your interpretation. But
Building.
they
Unit ready.
so what they're doing now is the gathering limit is 4. If you use the app, it's 6. If the staff of the restaurant is vaccinated, it's 8, and if both staff and you are vaccinated, it's 12. But the big problem they have here, in my opinion, is that they are not changing any travel restrictions if you're vaccinated or whatever. So the vaccination rate is pretty low. You know, usually they say that the vaccination rate kind of corresponds with how the population trusts the government, so that, you know, make of that what you will.
Building.
But wait, I don't need this
On
yet.
hold.
I need combat tanks. So
Building.
but the thing is, for the same, it was the same for me and my wife as well. Of course, we didn't plan to vaccinate yet because she was pregnant. We didn't know what the Pfizer vaccine was going to do to, you know, during pregnancy or breastfeeding and all that kind of stuff. So we kind of waited it out. But now that, you know, there's recent data that shows that it doesn't impact breastfeeding, so we actually planned to get our Pfizer vaccines early June, and then the second dose early July.
Unit ready.
So, you know, we're good to go. But we waited
Orders received.
because, to be honest, there was no reason to get vaccinated because we were not traveling anywhere. You know, we're not planning to go anywhere, and even if we wanted to,
Harvester under
vaccinations. There's no difference in vaccinations, or like no difference in how you're treated if you're vaccinated or not. So if you are traveling, say I would travel to the Netherlands to finally see my family again after what, like 1.5 years. When I come back, I still need to force quarantine in a
Unit
hotel.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Yes, sir.
I still need to force quarantine in a hotel for 21 days,
Yes, sir.
even though you're vaccinated.
Training.
It's so.
Reporting.
I'm like, okay, so what's the benefit? Family, and,
Unit
of course,
ready.
family and friends.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, you got me on the technicality. Yes,
Yes, sir.
of course.
Yes, sir.
I have so many people I have to see,
Construction complete.
including you, Cruel.
Yes, sir.
So it's, you know, it's been tough because,
New construction.
you know, if there was no, like, if I could just be able to travel while vaccinated, and then I could do the home quarantine of 7 days, different story. You know, then I would say, okay, you know, I'll get vaccinated, and then at least I can travel a bit more easily. And I understand there's still some risks, of course, on
Complete.
they don't, like, you might still be carrying even though you're vaccinated. Yeah, I understand that might, you know, cause some complications, but
Building.
it is still very strict. That's my conclusion. Too long didn't read. Still very strict ruling, in my opinion. Lunax says, what stuff do you even get in Hong Kong for vaccines? So they got the BioNTech Pfizer one, which was, to be honest, the only one I prefer to take. Then they've got both the Chinese vaccines, so Sinovac and Sinopharm, which I don't want to take.
Reporting. Yes,
You know,
sir.
even though initially mainland China said you can get a vaccine, you get a visa earlier with if you use a local, like a
Training.
Chinese vaccine. I said no, I'm not playing that game. So yeah, C-Cypress is actually booked to have the first. Good job, yeah, good stuff. Lunax is pro to use the left arm. That's a good one.
Unit ready.
Yuri's getting a second shot coming
Unit
Sunday.
ready.
That's good. Like, I'm glad to see these notes, you know, in chat. It's good because it means we're all moving forward, you know, and society's moving
Yes, sir.
hopefully back to a
Building.
more
Training.
normal state.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Watch this as a 21-day long stream. Yeah, you know what? The thing is, for sure my wife will never be very happy with that if I go to the Netherlands for like a week or two and then after being quarantined for 21 days. So even going to the Netherlands for 7
Unit
days
ready.
means I'm off, like I'm unavailable for a month. So, you know, that will never fly. There's also something I don't want to do.
Training.
So,
Unit ready.
you know,
Very well. Yes, sir.
Building.
German engineering indeed. Activate complexes. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if Iceland finally stops requiring quarantine with proof of vaccination. They're supposed to be
Unit
less than a day,
ready.
but still. Yeah. What about the Sputnik? That's pretty much the same as the Johnson & Johnson. I don't know too much about that. I don't know, man, vaccination has been just created too quick where it took years. True. I understand what you mean, Warchild. On the other hand, I would also say I don't think there's currently any vaccine out there that has been funded as much as this one. Like, it's...
Construction.
like, there's so many resources have been thrown at this because of the impact on the world, I think. That's kind of my reasoning here. Did I feel more comfortable even though it's, you know, developed in quite a rapid pace compared to others? Warchild, they've been working on them for years with the mRNA tech. It's been in the work for the last 25 years. That's correct.
Construction complete.
At least you're probably not getting sick, exactly. At which point is it safe for Lily to have to fly? That's a good question. I think probably, you know, she could technically fly now. Because they say it's actually easier with a baby because they just sleep still most of the time. It's when they start to want to walk around that they become a bit more, how do you say it? They complain more. So probably now is fine, even though, you know, it's not, actually no, it's too early. She's 5 weeks, so it's, I would say it's anywhere between 3 and 9 months, I guess, maybe 4 and 9 months. I think that's just based on my, I'm just thinking out loud here. Better wait for that trip, yeah. Let's put it like this. COVID is man-made in a lab at the 1%. Start the vaccine before they let it loose. Alright. I see, Warchild. Feels like no one in the United States acknowledges the vaccine at all. I mean the illness, not the vaccine. I'm not going into that. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
No. The umbrella calls exactly.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Reporting.
Stars.
Standing by. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received.
What was I doing again? Outpost. Someone's gonna buy or build some refineries on this end, so it's close to the spice. It's a combination of factors: massive cash investment, parallel authorization systems on the normal sequential order, and keep in mind vaccines are not designed from the ground
Unit
up.
ready.
Combination of existing tech and tools combined together with a new amino acid in the corona spice. Yes. Fair point.
Building.
Baby's not impressed with your Dune 2K play. No, you got that right, Hyper. Like she's not impressed with a lot of things. Doesn't matter what I do.
Yes, sir.
Even if I like pit crew her diaper change, she's like, don't care.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Confirmed.
You know,
Unit ready.
Standing by.
it's all about the mom right now. Like, I'm just there.
Building.
Judgmental babies judge. I have so many pictures of judgmental baby judging me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received.
You know, I'm all telling her about the legacy I have to consider, and she's looking at me like, no, not doing it for me, man. Not doing it for me, old man.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
The name mode RNA name is derived from mRNA. So, you know.
Orders received. Standing by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Very well.
Does the spice stop flowing sometimes? Sometimes. Watching re-village streams of the baby was enough to put me off of crying. Baby for life.
Reporting.
You know what?
Reporting.
It's
Reporting. Orders
it's actually fine. Like I almost like sometimes I don't even hear it anymore.
reporting.
It's like it pushes me to the brink when it's like in the middle of the night and she's been up all night. That's one of those moments where I'm like, okay, I would really like it to stop right now. Other than that, I'm actually quite fine with it.
Unit ready.
You know, she doesn't do it on purpose. Like she's not doing it to annoy me. She needs something. It's not like she's trying to mess with us.
Yes, sir.
She just, you know, it's the only way she can talk.
Orders received. Reporting. Yes, sir.
But in the middle of the night, like at 4:30 in the morning, when you haven't had a half-hour sleep, it's very hard to reason that way.
Yes, sir.
I must admit.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Orders
And babies just have no other way to indicate that you need to do stuff. Yeah, exactly.
standing by. Orders received. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Wait, this is just walls? Okay. Well,
Orders received.
Alright, let's get these guys out of the way then. Let's dance, Harkonnens.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir.
Wait till you start drifting, then now cry. Yeah.
Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
Ask Amar to babysit. Yeah, exactly. Amar's knows what's up. Ritzer don't see. Yeah, I was about to find out that then she actually learns to talk. It'll be even worse.
Confirmed.
Yeah, maybe.
Construction complete.
Maybe. Who knows?
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
Who knows? I hope it doesn't bother you too much on stream. Like you guys, I don't know how much you can hear, of course, but
Yes, sir.
I do hear her through my headset, so I'm gonna kind of toning the microphone down a little bit so it's a bit less sensitive. I hardly sleep as it is, so I don't think kids are for me. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These are the mercenaries. Okay.
Orders received.
Good to know.
Orders received.
That's Harkonnens. Yes. All right.
Confirmed.
All right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Standing by.
So
Confirmed.
Harkonnens come from that. No, mostly come from this way. So let's just
Yes, sir.
defend it. It's nice to hear once in a while. Okay. We can hear. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Reporting.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, I
Confirmed.
can imagine. So okay. So I haven't been making this up.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
It's not my an imaginary girlfriend from Canada. Should mod Dune 2000 World Attack sound with baby crying?
Standing by. Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. It's like that's
Orders
interesting.
Received. Orders received.
Guy would play that.
Standing by. Confirmed. Yes, sir.
I'll probably be okay with it. It's like, yeah, sure,
Our
whatever,
base
man. Like,
is under attack.
let's do it.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
That sounded like Owen. Yeah, exactly. Wow. 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 Wow.
Standing by. Yes, sir.
If it's an instant kill in this game, I can think of better sounds.
Reporting.
Like what?
Standing by. Confirmed. Reporting. Orders received.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are ready. Very well. Yes, sir. Confirmed. Yes, sir. Confirmed. Standing by.
Okay, I guess I woke someone up here. Like I woke the mercenaries up because they're suddenly sending everything.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Standing by.
Unit lost.
Confirmed. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Confirmed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. On our way. Very well. Reporting. Confirmed. Standing by.
Unit ready.
Huh, I have maybe woke the mercenaries up. I like that one. That's it. That's it.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell her later. Like,
Orders received.
thanks, baby, for waking up the mercenaries. Life is already hard enough as it is.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Confirmed. Yes. Awaiting orders.
Building. Building.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Don't know if you gents know this, but I want to try it. Space Station 13. What's that about?
Standing by. Standing by.
Unit ready.
Confirmed. Reporting. Confirmed.
Unit
She turned the
ready.
wheel already. Yeah, exactly.
Standing by. Orders
Man.
received.
Yeah, but iOS always waking up things.
Reporting.
Yeah, you know.
We are ready. On our way.
Training.
We are ready. On our way. Awaiting orders.
For
Unit ready.
role-playing game? Okay.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Standing by. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Reporting. Reporting. Standing by. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Awesome game on a horrible engine, Tweak says.
Construction complete. Building.
Yeah.
Ready.
Good job, engineer. This is where you need to be, yes.
Reporting. Confirmed. Awaiting orders.
You're gonna get so eaten, dude. I wonder if baby cries have their own language. Actually, no.
Yes.
And actually, they're able to distinguish like every language in the planet until they're 6 months, and then
Construction.
they understand the differences apparently, and then they
Building.
after that they kind of start unlearning
Unit ready.
the languages or the tones that they don't need. Only when you're older you realize you only have to capture the radar in this mission in order to beat this mission. Okay. But we had a lot of good talks on this mission, so it's alright.
No problem. Standing by.
So yeah, of course we're like she's currently being raised with 3 languages as well, so it's I wonder how that's gonna go down.
Building. Construction complete.
In the future. I think I was 10 or 11 when I first played this game. All I did was destroy everything. Exactly. Because that's usually the mission, you know.
No problem.
I just said my parents refused to teach me Turkish, thought I'd mess me up, really? Oh,
We are ready.
I think learning multiple languages can just you know, help enrich,
Confirmed.
kind of open your mind a bit more.
Ready. Over and
A
out.
language says a lot about a place's culture. Try to undo that neglect. Good on you.
We are ready. Very well. Ready.
Unit ready.
Over and out. On our way. Yes. Yes.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Ordos out. Ordos.
So what little progress I've made in Asian languages. Yeah. Learning Norwegian and Spanish has helped a lot. Yeah. It's quite a variety of language there, by the way, Daijo.
On our way.
Unit lost.
Orders received.
That's a very wide array.
Waiting orders. Ordos out. Yes. Ordos out. Ready. We are ready. Yes. Orders received. Yes.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. No problem. Stand by.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
I was worried that the Ordos was going to mess me up so bad.
Unit
I
lost.
just quickly, you know,
Lost.
drive over that engineer.
Lost. Unit lost.
Ready. We are ready. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Ready. Yes.
Unit lost. Enemy building captured. Mission
Yeah, since 2016 I just changed my mentality towards language to just do it. That is a good mentality. Mission, yep.
The Atreides had to be turned back.
Complete indeed. I'm actually starting a. I'll receive my books tomorrow. I'm starting a intensive Mandarin course from June 3rd. So what, in 2 weeks? It's like 5 days, 5 days a week, every morning for 3 months. It's like full on. You know, because my Mandarin is very basic. And it's at least one takeaway I want to get from here before I move away is improve my Mandarin.
We are testing a prototype of Ixion nerve gas on my corporal entity. Do not let this distract you. The gas is effective and will penetrate both armor and the still suit. The effect is disorientation and possible combustion. We will acquire large amounts of this gas when we have sufficient funds. The Ixians are impatient. There is little time. We will brief you on your mission. We must greatly and immediately increase spice production. The nearest spice field is under Atreides control. Eliminate the Atreides and harvest the spice with maximum cost efficiency. That is the mission. Our carry-all facilities may increase your productivity. That is a recommendation. Yes, the gas is effective.
Interesting. CC Hyper, yeah, but you're not staying in Hong Kong. No, definitely not. the way it looks now is we're probably moving away, you know, beginning like what, January maybe, depending on opportunities. Mission 5. Spice is paramount. The Atreides possess the spice. We must capture their starport and bring in an MCV to construct a base to harvest the spice. Combat is costly. Fight only if the Atreides obstruct the flow of spice. Use the minimum amount of funds for defense. Mine and store what is needed to pay our debt to the Ixians. Once the amount has been collected, Ordos forces will withdraw. Mine and store 15,000 Solaris worth of spice. That is the mission. Okay, so we got a carry-all. We got the high-tech factory, gun turrets. Cool. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Capture the Atreides starport to receive an MCV. All right.
Confirmed.
What? Wait.
Confirmed.
Wow,
Yes.
we were.
Standing by. On our way. Orders received. Very well. Orders received. On our way. Yes, sir. Orders received. Standing by. Awaiting orders. Very well. Reporting. Standing by. Yes. Awaiting orders. Yes. Reporting. Yes, sir. We are ready. Yes, sir. No problem. Standing by.
Yes. Exactly.
On our way. Very well. Over and out.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. On our way.
Zeno beat this mission by defeating the Atreides first, and then
Enemy
mine on the
building
spice.
captured. T-1.
Confirmed.
Enemy building captured.
Yes. Awaiting orders.
Enemy building captured.
Confirmed. Confirmed. Yes, sir.
I
Confirmed.
wanted to learn a little bit of Russian, and I'm already Slovenian and Italian native speaking, but I don't have the time for lessons. Gonna try Duolingo. Yeah, well,
Yes, sir.
you know, most of the time, the biggest problem is getting started. So it's
Orders received.
you know, just
Orders received.
go for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whoops.
Reporting. Orders received.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Confirmed. Standing by.
Construction complete. Building.
Standing by. Orders received. Confirmed.
Duolingo's only good because it's addictive. Huh.
Confirmed.
That's pretty good then. So that can motivate you because it's addictive. It's pretty nice.
Yes, sir.
No, but we are
Yes, sir.
almost like I would say 99 or 90. Let's say 95% sure we're moving.
Confirmed.
No, I should say 100.
Construction
Yeah, we're moving. We don't know where yet.
Orders received.
There's a high chance it'll be Singapore.
Confirmed. Yes,
Um,
sir. Confirmed.
Maybe it's Europe, depending on opportunities. Who knows?
Yes, sir. Orders received. Confirmed.
building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Standing by.
Order placed. Delivery in T-5.
This is Ordos 5.
Game
I
saved.
think so. So the middle of last year I was learning Japanese, but sort of hit that wall of needing to be there. Yeah, I know.
Yes, sir.
That's kind of what I had. I thought, moving to China would be,
Orders received.
would be a good
T-4.
chance to up my Mandarin, but then COVID hit and you're just inside all the time, so you're not confronted with it. And of course, most of the spoken word is Cantonese. So it's
T-3.
you have that less.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I spin the wheel to Silicon Yard. Already? Then I won't be able to finish the mission, Morgan. Man,
T-2.
no chill.
Construction complete.
Standing by. Confirmed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just
T-1.
kidding. Sure you were. Come on.
New construction options.
Standing by.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
Carmageddon time. Let's go.
Orders received. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Carmageddon. That
Confirmed.
was quite effective.
Confirmed. Yes, sir. Standing by. Confirmed.
Okay.
Reporting. Confirmed. Standing by.
Construction
Yup.
complete. New construction options. Upgrading.
Max
Building.
damage improves. Yeah, exactly.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Building. Training. New construction options. Construction complete. Unit ready. Order placed. Delivery in T-5.
Strong CC
Building.
vibes from that track. I know, like it's strong Dune 2 vibes for me.
Training.
Yes. On our way.
T-4.
Okay.
Unit ready.
We are ready. Very well.
I was gonna drop it in here, by the way. Like I haven't thought about it during the whole, during these, almost actually 1 hour and 53 minutes. If you're in the channel and enjoying this, consider following. You get a nice pop up when I go live again. And we grow the RTS family together with we're 535, going on 600. So it'd be good to have you join us.
Train. T-2.
Okay.
Unit ready.
Get another horse in, another refinery in. At least that should stabilize the economy for a while, and then
Train.
Awaiting
need
orders.
some more defenses because I feel there's going to be an attack coming.
Ordos out.
T-1.
Oh,
Unit
there you go.
ready.
Standing by.
There we go.
Standing by. Yes. Very well. Yes, sir. Confirmed. Awaiting orders. Yes.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Called it.
Yes. Ordos out.
4 officers.
Construction complete.
Solid. Now I just need some
Yes. Very well. Yes.
more
Unit
space to
ready.
build here.
Building. Train.
We are ready. Ordos out. Awaiting orders.
Construction complete. Building.
Ordos out.
Unit ready.
On our way.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes. Very well.
Alright.
Ordos out. Very well.
Just cleaning this up a little bit.
On our way. On our way.
Unit lost.
Where did I lose that guy to?
On our way.
Is that like debris?
Ordos out.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Very well.
New construction option.
Here they come.
Building. Training.
Yes. On our way. Very well. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Gotta love faster tanks compared to the
Awaiting
Harkonnens.
orders. On our way.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Let's get a heavy factory in there. Get some more combat tanks
Construction
rolling.
complete.
Is it cheaper to order them now? 688 is not bad. 4 minutes left? Kinda.
Order placed. Delivery in T-5.
You know what? I
Building.
will not finish this mission, that's for sure. I won't make that.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gives us something else to look forward to.
T-4.
You know, we stream Dune 2K currently on the Thursdays, and then Tuesdays now is your regular 2 Years Revenge. Spice Blue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
T minus
So,
3. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
T minus 2. On hold. Cancel. Build.
Thanks, Lunak.
T minus 1.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Standing by.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
On hold. Cancel. Unit lost.
Orders received.
Oh man.
Standing by. Yes, sir.
Oh, I am screwed.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Confirmed.
Don't shoot me. 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 Don't shoot me.
Confirmed. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Confirmed.
That
Yes, sir.
could have gone way worse.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Yep. Not out of the woods yet.
Order
Just
placed.
gonna spend some money because I needed a phone. I shouldn't have shot.
Orders received.
No.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Orders received. Yes, sir. Confirmed. Orders received. Orders
Oh man.
received.
T minus 4.
Never send one when you need one. Yeah, these guys are not walking without rhythm.
Orders received.
I'm not buying it. Oh
Orders
no.
received.
Unit lost.
Very well. Very well. Very well.
Drop in the boys.
Standing by. Confirmed.
T minus 3.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Tweak says I'm always annoyed by infantry dodging my precision red alert, but this seems too easy. Yeah. These were pretty easy.
T minus 2. New construction
What's
options.
the tank cost normally? 875, so that was a good deal. Okay, I'm okay with that.
We are ready.
Walking without rhythm, that's a great meme, yeah.
T minus
As
1.
meant to have Fatboy Slim put it.
Building.
We are ready. On our way. We are ready. On our way. Very well. On our way. Reporting. Standing by. Standing by. Yes, sir. Reporting. Standing by. Yes, sir.
On hold.
Standing by.
Are turrets worth it? I think so. I think so. The rocket turrets are better, but the normal turrets are not bad. It's mostly something for the enemy to aggro on, to be honest. Just take some hits, you know. Carry-alls cheap? Nope. Get some power back. Maybe put some turrets down or some walls or something. Put the siege tanks behind it, and then you know, let them lob away the infantry. That'll work for a while.
Construction complete. Building.
Standing by. Reporting. Reporting.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Train on hold. Construction complete. Building.
I guess they just soak up a lot of power too.
Standing by. Confirmed.
On hold.
The turrets. I'm not sure how much.
Building. Construction complete.
Incursion from the south.
Building.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Awaiting orders. On our way.
Construction complete.
On our way. Ordos out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
No.
Yes, sir.
Damn
Orders
them.
out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Standing by. Yes, sir.
Not sure if I ever repaired bad in this
Construction
mission.
complete. Building. Building. Train.
Yes, sir.
Comes another load of these
Construction
trains.
complete. Unit ready.
Standing by. Standing by. Confirmed. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Orders received.
Unit lost.
Orders received. Orders received.
Unit ready. Cannot build here.
Confirmed. Orders received. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Train. Unit ready. Train. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building. Train.
Okay. Well,
Unit ready. Train.
Yes.
another drop.
Out. Reporting.
Unit
It's gonna be
ready.
trouble.
Silos needed. Train.
Ah,
Building.
whoops.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Unit ready.
That's the worst thing you want to hear.
Under attack. Construction complete.
Silos
Build.
build. Come on, man.
Standing by. Standing by. Orders received.
Unit lost.
Yes. Out.
Harvester under attack.
Reporting. Standing by. Orders received.
Train. Construction complete.
Runway.
Unit lost. Harvester under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Standing by. Yes, sir. Yes.
Unit lost.
Painful.
Harvester under attack.
Pretty painful.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit ready.
That was a big attack all of a sudden.
Orders received.
Unit lost.
there go
Harvester
my defenses.
under attack.
Standing by. Orders
Ouch.
received.
That's a big blow,
Unit
guys.
lost.
Standing
I
by.
might have to pick this up from the last save.
Unit ready.
Orders received.
Harvester under attack.
Standing by. Standing by.
That's an oof indeed. Well, you know what, guys? This might actually be a nice moment to I don't know where this was.
Game loaded.
Okay. Well, that'll definitely be next stream. So we're over 2 hours in. Switch you guys back to camp. That's fine. We'll make it work. Let's play the ambush. Let's do it. Okay. There we go. And that's time. Indeed it is. So, that was Dune 2K for now. Thanks for streaming. You got it, Wargun. Anytime. That's the stream for now. Like I said, if you enjoyed this, and you've been hanging around the chat, or you've been lurking a little bit, consider following the channel. Helps, like I said, it helps build the community. You get a nice pop-up when I go live. Doesn't cost you a thing. And next time I go live will be on Tuesday. So Tuesday we're going to be running Redler 2: Yuri's Revenge, the Soviet campaign. I think we were destroying Yuri's subpen, the Boomer subpen, on the island where he turned all those Easter Island statues into Yuri, with Yuri heads, like into prison towers. Continuing the Romanov legacy, we have something to consider. So that's going to be fun. A big thanks. Let's see, a big thanks. We had Mr. Spritz resubscribing for 12 months in a row, you legend. Then we had Lunak and Katusu both cheering with some bits, so that's cool. Thanks very much. Faces of Evil indeed. Thanks for the stream, dude. Glad all's going well. You got it, CC Harper. Thanks for sticking around from the beginning, my man. Really, really appreciate it. Very cool. Thanks, everybody, once again. Also, for all the new people, all the regular veterans, thank you for joining us. Let's see, who is currently... Do I have any friends currently streaming? No. So I'm not going to raid for now. I only now saw your shirt. Nice. Cheers. Leaf on the wind, man. All right. So that's all for me. All that's left is to wish everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, stay social. You know, get in with Discord, play some games. There you go. Hit up all the other people in the chat here to play some games, play some RTS, whatever you feel like, and stay safe out there. I'll see you guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care. See you soon.